Hello everybody and welcome back to another visual pattern challenge. Here's our pattern today. Here's step 1, here's step 3, and here's step 5. Your challenge is to predict what's in the next step, in step 6. And when I say what, I mean the total number of body parts that make up this strange little segmented green worm. So if you can figure out the number in step 6, can you figure out the number in step 43? And can you write an equation that could be used to figure out the number of body parts in any step at all? So that's the challenge. If you'd like to accept it, pause the video and see what you can do. Okay, so right off the bat, we noticed this is a little bit odd. We're only given step 1, 3, and 5, not 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to be careful about this. There's a step 2 missing in here and a step 4 missing in here. I think what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to look at the numbers first, and actually I'm going to make a chart with blanks here, and we'll try to predict what these in-between steps are too. And take a look at that. So I'm going to make a chart with the step number and the number. I'm going to call them segments. That includes the head. So in step 1, we've got 1. I'm going to leave a blank for 2. In step 3, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think so. So 3 is 7. 4, I'm going to leave a blank. And in step 5, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 in step 5. So the difference between 1 and 7 is 6. And the difference between 7 and 13 is 6. That's the same. So it looks like it's growing at a steady rate. And if I had to figure out what's in step 2, I would take half of that 6. So from here to here is 6, and here to here is 6. So halfway would be 3, right? And then another 3 up to 7. So 1 plus 3 would be 4. So we'd have a little guy like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like we're actually adding 3 every step, or 6 every 2 steps. So same for step 4, we'd add 3 more. So 7 plus 3 would be 10, and then that difference there would be 3 as well. Yeah, that looks right. So here in step 4, I'd have my smiley guy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I think I see the pattern here pretty clearly. It's definitely a linear pattern, so we can use the equation for a line, y equals mx plus b, to model that. And you want to be careful. It's not the 6 that is our slope. It's this 3. So the amount that grows between each step, not every 2 steps. So we're going to have y equals 3x, and then our plus b, we don't know yet. Let's try that out with step 1. If we plugged in 1 for the step number, 1 in for x, so that'd be 3 times 1, we'd actually get 3 body segments, but we've only got 1 there. So that's 2 too many. So I'd have to subtract 2. So our b should be a negative 2. So this equation, y equals 3x minus 2, should predict the number in each step. Let's try it with step 2. So y equals 3 times 2 minus 2. That'd be 6 minus 2. That's 4. That's what we're predicting there. How about step 3? 3 times 3 minus 2. That's 9 minus 2 is 7. Yeah, that's how many we've got in step 3. So this equation looks right. So y equals 3x minus 2. Oh, and we didn't even think about step 6 yet. Step 5, well, we had 13 in step 5, and it looks like we're adding 3 each time. So 3 more for step 6 would be 16. Would you agree with that? So I'm going to predict 16 for step 6. If we put 6 in for x here, 3 times 6 would be 18, minus 2 would be 16. So it checks out with our equation as well. All right, last, let's find how many body parts in step 43. So we'll plug in 43 for x. Y equals 3 times 43 minus 2. And 3 times 40 is 120. 3 times 3 is 9. So that's 129 minus 2. And that equals 127. So 127 total body parts for our little caterpillar friend in step 43. Well, how did that go for you? Did you get 16 for step 6? Did you see what was going on here with the difference between each step? Love to hear how you figured it out. Let me know. Thanks, everybody.